What up, everybody? Sorry I'm late. We're here now, though. Let's have some fun. And here we go. All right. We got Cincinnati at the 10-yard line. 1st and 5. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw to the end zone and incomplete. Looking for Tyler Boyd. And here we go. So incomplete. All right, so Joe Burrow starting off to a hot start here. 4 for 5, 43 yards. Find his tight end, Hayden Hurst, a couple of times. There we go. Oh, looked like he may have got a handful of jersey. No call. Got away with it. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Bunch formation. Loaded box here for Miami. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Mixon. Mixon slips through the line, diving to the first down, and we'll get close to it. I think he's going to be just short of the first down. All right. What up, everybody? All right, Joe Burrow handing it off to Mixon, slipping through. Good tackle there by Rowe. All right, 3rd and inches here for Joe Burrow at the 5-yard line. Under center, tight end in motion from right to left. Heavy formation, and the clock hits zeros. Not sure why Zach Taylor called in a timeout. What up, Pat? How you doing? Zach Taylor talking to the ref right now. Very animated. Not sure what happened here. They did have to use one of their timeouts. Frustrated, I guess, because the ball didn't get placed down in a timely manner. All right, 3rd and inches at the 10:26 to go here in the first quarter. Cincinnati looking to take an early lead here. Here's the heavy tight end set. They motion him again from right to left. Single back formation. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Mixon. Mixon will get the first down with ease. They're pushing him forward. Will he get a touchdown? Yes, he will! Joe Mixon gets the first touchdown of the game, and the Bengals strike first over the Miami Dolphins. Matamoto, Tim, we missed you yesterday. Yes, I had work. Unfortunately, I was driving home during our showtime, and I was out of town for work that I needed to take care of. But now we're back, and we're here. Play Tekken 7 and listening to you, bro. There you go. Nice. Never played Tekken, let alone Tekken 7. All right, here's the extra point here for the second-year kicker, Zach McPherson. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. It was a bobbled hold, but yet he somehow got it back up in place, and it nearly went out to the right. But it is good, and that'll be it. 7-0 Cincinnati here early in the ball game. So my bet tonight was that Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, and Waddle will all get at least 40 yards. I thought that was pretty safe. All right, so we got a 7-0 lead, 10:19 to go. We got a commercial break. Good times. Good start here for the Bengals. Unlike the start to their season, they're 1-2. Had to get by the Jets last week to get their first win of the season. Before that, they lost to Pittsburgh, and then they lost to Cooper Rush and the Cowboys. Not the start they wanted after going to the Super Bowl last year. But here they are, 7-0 over the 3-0 Miami Dolphins. And if the Dolphins lose tonight, that would make the Eagles the last team standing at undefeated. But I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Look at the pictures from that hurricane. Good night. Wow. All right, there's the kick from McPherson for the second drive, and it is a touchback, but good grief. Yeah, those pictures from like the Fort Myers area in Florida are definitely intense. Category 4 hitting him right in the face. Tough, tough, tough. My dad's in Florida, but he was on the other side, fortunately, so nothing going on there. My uncle's house, though, I have to touch base with him because my uncle's house is in that Fort Myers area, I believe, so hopefully his house is okay. Hopefully he's okay in general. But here we go. 7-0. Miami has the ball down 7 here at their own 25-yard line. Single back formation. Tight end in motion from left, right, handoff to the left. And he is going to fight for extra yards. Nice run on first down here. And it's Mostert, as my wife calls him, Mozart. He gets a gain of about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Like first, comment second. Yes, everybody, thank you for liking the video if you've already done so. Almost as bad as Micah Parsons is going to do to our line. Is Micah's our Hurricane Ivan coming to, or Ian? What's it? I know Ivan and Ian. I feel like we've had both. Now I don't remember which one this one is. Here we go. Tua under center, takes a snap, play action, setting up, throwing over the middle of the field, has a guy wide open, it's Tyreek Hill! Tyreek Hill making some guys miss! And he's going to be inside Cincinnati territory up to about the 42-yard line. Tyreek Hill, the cheetah! Such incredible quickness and speed. And great play here, finding him right over the middle. That's a tough throw inside the 2 linebackers. Great job there by Tua. Tua, in the past, has not impressed me. But obviously he's had a great start to the season, over 900 yards. First Miami QB to do that. He's in the shotgun here, takes the snap, scans the field, quick throw, finds his man! And Waddle this time, and Waddle will get a nice gain of about 20 yards. They do a slant pass to Tyreek on the right side, then they go right to Waddle on the left side. What a dynamic duo they have here. Obviously Waddle, first-round pick, number 6 overall out of Alabama, has done nothing but live up to the expectations of Miami. He obviously had 1,000 yards last year, had a great season. And he's off to another hot start. I know him and Tyreek both both had 170 yards against the Ravens. That's insane. Here we go. Receiver in motion from right to left. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. The lefty over the middle, tipped up in the air, and hits the ground harmlessly. Wilson looking at the receiver instead of the ball. If he was looking at the quarterback, he may have been able to pick that off, but instead, it hits the ground harmlessly for the Dolphins. Can't fight Mother Nature. Thoughts and prayers for all the people that have to go through this. Yep, that's also the price you pay for staying in beautiful Florida, right? Occasionally, you just have that horrible moment, but yes, hopefully they get their houses in order, they had insurance properly set, and everything gets done in a speedy manner. Quick throw over to the left side, it'll be caught! Who in the world is number 14 for them? It's Sherfield. Trent Sherfield gets the catch for 11 yards and another first down for the Dolphins. I like the Miami offense so far. Quick throws for Tua, getting him in rhythm. A little mix between run. Only one run so far, but they've done a lot of play action off of it already. 1 7-yard run. I think they play action it 3 times already, and it's worked. Here we go. 7-0. They're marching on their own, though. Here we go. Play action. Reverse to Tyreek, and Tyreek is going to get tackled for a loss of 1. And nice play there by Hubbard. Sam Hubbard gets the tackle for a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11 coming up for the Dolphins. Doing a great job. Man, he shed a double team to get there, did Hubbard. Beautiful play. Oh, it was Liam Eichenberg, the left guard. I liked him coming out of Notre Dame. a year ago. But here we go. Empty backfield set here on 2nd 11. Takes the snap. Scans the field. Quick throw over the middle. And it'll be caught by Chase Edmonds. And Edmond wanted a flag. Didn't get it. But it'll be caught up to about the 5-yard line. That'll set up 3rd and 4. Technically, they can get a first down here. Six and a half to go here in the first quarter. Cincy scored on their opening drive. Miami trying to do the same. Tua so far. 4 for 5, 64 yards. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Hill in the backfield is a running back. Takes the snap. Scans. Quick floating to the end zone. And it's dropped by Chase Edmonds. It was a perfect teardrop throw right into the breadbasket. And it's going to be dropped. Fortunate for the Cincinnati Bengals. He beats the corner and just hits right off his hands. Nearly had a second chance at it. And Tua, unfortunately, does not get credit for the touchdown. Chase Edmonds. It was a beautiful throw there by Tua. Completely, that one's on Chase, so now they're going to have to send in Jason Sanders to kick the field goal. He has yet to miss from anywhere. The right hash, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. That would have been tough to miss, a 23-yard attempt for an NFL kicker, but it does go through, and it's 7-3 Bengals, and Bengals will get the ball back. All right, so both quarterbacks off to a nice hot start. 4 for 6, 64 yards for Tua. 4 for 5, 43 yards for Burrow. Tyreek Hill already has 26 yards. Waddle has 20. Chase has 8. I need those 3 to get 40 yards apiece. And I won a little money. Very little money. I only bet like $5 on it. I thought about betting the Bengals today, but I opted not to because I just feel like this game is such a weird game. At first, I thought it was a trap game for Miami. That's why that's why I was going to bet the Bengals, because Bengals were favored 3.5 today, and I'm like, they're begging me to take the Dolphins here. I may as well take them here. I may as well take the Bengals, but then I'm like, wait a minute. Tua may not play. Maybe the spread is something weird going on with that. I don't know. I'm always trying to think now of what is Vegas trying to tell me. So I didn't know what they were trying to tell me, so I just ignored this one. Put them on, sent them to voicemail. Let's take a look here around the MLB. I'm curious. None of my bets started. I only bet the Angels over the A's, and I bet the Giants over the Rockies. So those games don't start till later. And we're good. We're good. All right, what's up, everybody in the house? 16 of you, if you don't mind already. If you haven't, hit the like button. We only got 6 likes and 14 of you here, so let's hit that like button if you haven't already. Just got a commercial break waiting to get back into this thing. Paul Green says, go Bengals! Bengals fan in the house. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me get a poll going. That reminds me. Let's get a poll. Who do you guys got tonight? Oh, I asked you guys nothing. I just asked you a yes or no question. Please answer. Just kidding. All right, let's try this again. All right, who do you got? Do you got? All right, you got the Bengals or do you got the Dolphins? And there's the kickoff, and it will be another touchback. So, Bengals will start this drive on their own 25-yard line. Talking about the offensive line, they added pieces, especially in the interior of their offensive line, this offseason, trying to give him some sort of protection. Apparently has not worked well so far, hence the 1-2 start. But so far, so good tonight. Under center it goes Joe Burrow. Takes the snap. Play action. Setting up. Throwing to his left side and overthrows his man Jamar Chase, who takes a hit from the linebacker. May have looked worse than it actually was. So no flags, no nothing. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. We got 50-50 Bengals Dolphins so far on the poll. All right. 7-3. Bengals on top with the football. 6:01 to go in the first. 2nd and 10 at their own 25-yard line. All right. Burrow in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Scanning the field. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Joe Mixon. Mixon trying to get to the outside. He does. Turns it upfield and he'll get close to the first down marker. Gains about 8, maybe 9 on the play. Good running after the catch there by Joe Mixon. Riley on the tackle. Dolphins pick, please. What's up, Reese? Celestial Shiva. Oh, sure. 3rd and 1. Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to his left. T. Higgins out wide to the right. Now Boyd goes from motion from left to right. Looks like man-to-man defense here for the Dolphins. Takes the snap. Scanning. Nope, they set up in a zone. Joe Mixon gets the first down. Caught the swing pass. Turned it upfield. And he'll get a gain of about 2, maybe 3. So good job for Joe Burrow. Noticing the zone was pretty good downfield. Get to his check down quickly. Allow for his running back to run for the first down. Good job there, Joe Burrow. You could clearly see he went through all of his progressions, looked right, looked to the middle, finally went to his check down. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Single back formation. Loaded box here for Miami. Takes the snap. Looks like a handoff to the right side. And he slips through, but he gets tripped up at the end. He'll get a gain of only about 2.5. Looked like he was about to sneak through the line of scrimmage, but then all of a sudden he fell over. I would have liked a check out of that play. It was a loaded front. Good job there by Miami to not let Joe Mixon get loose. But all right, 2nd and a long 7 here at their own 39-yard line. There's Josh Boyer, the Dolphins' defensive coordinator. 2 receivers to each side. Burrow takes the snap. Blitz coming. Welby picked up and tries to get it to his check down the tight end, but incomplete. Not quite on the same page there. So that'll bring up now 3rd and 8 for the Bengals. 3:47 to go here in the first quarter. 7-3 Bengals. Joe Burrow now 5 for 8 on the game. See what they have in store. They have a great trio of wide receivers here in Cincinnati. So plenty of options to go to here. But obviously that number 1 guy out to the left, Jamar Chase, takes the snap, looking to pass, has time, quick throw over the left side, and that is not going to do it. And great coverage there by Miami, and that will force the punt. Kingston Leon, Washington Country, let's ride. Russell Wilson, baby, let's ride. All right. I forgot they got Melvin Ingram. Oh, what a spin move by Ingram. Pressure all over Burrow. Ingram just beating the left tackle with a nasty spin move. And Tyreek Hill is going to go back to return this for the Dolphins. Huber, the punter, the snap, and the punt. Will there be a return? Nope. He calls for the fair catch, and will catch it right around the 13, maybe 14-yard line. So 3:36 to go here in the first quarter. Bengals on top. Miami getting the ball back, though, looking to take their first lead of the game. And we got a commercial break. So how is everybody doing in the chat? Hopefully having a good day. What's up, Paul? Bengals wearing their white jerseys and Washington Black Sunday is other teams wearing their third uniforms? That's a great question. But yeah, you're right. The Skins bringing out their black jerseys on the road against Dallas. That's a great question. I wonder if who else is getting their like color rush jerseys, if you will, or the all, or I guess it's really their alt jerseys, alternates. This is the first time Washington has had a black jersey. We've obviously seen the white Cincinnati Bengals jerseys before. They're nice. I like them. They're crisp. I don't know how I feel about the Dolphins color jersey scheme. Part of me doesn't hate it, but a part of me doesn't like it either. I'm like kind of neutral to this light blue, orange setup. Man, it's actually, thinking about it, man, it's fortunate this game was in Cincinnati, not Miami. I don't think Miami got hit that bad, but still, I'm sure it was pretty nasty. Like, if we look here, map of Florida. Right here is where it got hit. Yes, Central Florida floods. My uncle lives in this area. But, yep. This is what really got smacked around. Miami, obviously, down this way. So, Miami actually probably wouldn't have been that bad. And then my dad lives over here. In this area. Somewhere. I've never been to my dad's house. Oh, there was Hurricane Ivan right there. Ian. I want to say Ivan. Ivan was the one a couple years ago. But there's Ian. But there you go. All right. Tua Tagovailoa playing after that concussion that they claim is a back injury. Very weird situation. But here we go in the shotgun. Two running backs in the backfield. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Mostert. Mostert cutting it up the middle. Nice run. Slipping through the line. It'll be a gain of about 11, maybe 12, but there is a flag on the play. This might be coming back. Let's see what yep, it looks like it's going to be holding against the offense, so that nice run will be negated. Holding. Offense number 10. Oh, Tyreek Hill getting called for the holding. That's tough to have little Tyreek Hill blocking out there. He's great speed, great receiver, but blocking is not necessarily his forte. All right, what do we got here after the penalty? Man, they're taking a while to get to the next play. Not sure what's going on here. But yeah, going back to the Tua injury, so basically he got pushed, fell backwards, had his head up, and then whiplashed himself to the ground, hitting the back of his head. He then proceeded to get up, shake his head off, started jogging, and then nearly fell over. Went into concussion protocol, came back into the game, beat Buffalo, and then later it was reported to be a back injury, which was very, very strange because it clearly was a head injury. I mean, he whipped his head and hit it right in the back, and yet somehow he's playing today with no concussion. Makes you very weird about it. Very interesting, but I'm glad to see that he's okay and he's able to play. But here we go. 7-3. Bengals on top. It's going to be 1st and 16 after the penalty. It was half a distance to the goal. So it'll be right around the 6-ish yard line for the Dolphins. 2 receivers to each side. Got some shift going on. Now guy goes in motion, takes a snap, play action. Steps back, quick throw over to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill has room to run, trying to get to the outside, and he'll get pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 3. Tyreek Hill up to 29 yards on 2 targets. Tua up to 67 yards, 5 of 7 completions. Did Miami get fined for letting him play? Well, who knows? I'm sure they're still investigating it. I mean, he's playing today, so I get it's kind of weird that the NFL would allow him to play. But yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. Ooh, Chad is 50-50 with who will win. Yup. It's a 50-50 type of game. Bengals obviously only 1-2 right now, but we all know that they're capable of being tremendous. All right, here we go. Gesicki and oh, they did not get set up properly. Tyreek Hill in the wrong spot, which did not allow Gesicki to go into his motion that he wanted, and now we have a timeout for the Dolphins. That'll be their first. Both teams had to use a timeout with the play clock rolling down so far. This challenge of real life situations. That's funny. But yeah, did Miami get fined? I don't know. Like, Tua concussion situation. Concussion. Every indication concussion protocol was followed with Tua Tagovailoa. NFL says every indication this concussion protocol was followed by the Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa passed concussion tests and status, according to Mike McDaniel, the head coach. NFL says there's every indication that they followed it. So yeah, I don't know. The NFL would open themselves up to massive legal exposure of, 1, their independent doctor clears a concussion player, and 2, covers it up. The simple answer is Tua was never concussed. Potentially. But yeah, it is an independent doctor that he has no stake in the matter. So I guess it was a back injury. Very weird situation. All right, we're back after the Miami timeout. Oh, next week is Colts versus Broncos. The two horsies face off next week. Both teams not really living up to expectations this season. Broncos are 2-1 though, but it's an ugly 2-1. Russell Wilson has not really taken to his new team yet. Colts right now are 1-1 in the weirdest way you've ever heard of. Tying the Texans, losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars 24-0, yet then beating the Chiefs. Very strange. Tua in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, takes the snap, drops back to pass, steps up into the pocket, throwing to his left, and he finds his tight end, Mike Gesicki, for a nice gain up to about the 30-yard line. Tough throw there by Tua. Tua has not impressed me in the past, but obviously we know he's off to a hot start, and so far so great today. He's been very accurate, decisive with the football, throwing it in tight windows. Nice touch on that one, right over the linebacker. I mean, that's a tough throw for Tua. Well done. Tyreek Hill go in motion from right to left. Him and Waddle over to the left now. 2 running back set, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Mostert, and Mostert will not get much. Maybe about 1.5 yards. What up, Draco? How you doing? My back makes me dizzy all the time. Oh, I expected the Colts to be bad. You have a line that can't pass block, and you acquire the most immobile QB in the league. I mean, you know how I felt about the Colts. I had the Colts 3rd in that division. So I was not high on the Colts at all. But I know a lot of people were, and I'm sure they were high on themselves. They thought they got a much better quarterback than Carson Wentz and Matt Ryan, but I didn't think so. Here we go. Takes a snap, play action, and fakes the reverse. Setting up, has time, going deep, and intercepted! There's the Tua Von Bell gets the interception, and Tua has looked very good so far in this game, but that one, he just clearly does not have a tremendous arm at all. I mean, he basically only throws this football maybe 40, 50 yards, and it looks horrible. Going deep, and he is not accurate at all. Tyreek Hill literally had to stop in double coverage, and Von Bell comes up with a super easy interception, really. And does he catch this? Make sure it looks like it is good. Yeah, he caught it. Interception. Man. Not a pick, Tim. It was a QB punt. True. Takes a snap. Play action. No, handing off to Mixon. And Mixon bouncing it out to the right side. And will get tackled after a gain of about 6.5 or so. Row on the tackle. But yeah, it's as good as a QB punt. That's true. Hate the Dolphins. They beat the Ravens. True. Yeah, they've been a very interesting team so far this season. Obviously 3-0. In kind of crazy ways. Here we go. Burrow in the shotgun. Two receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Mixon. Mixon trying to run through the line. And only going to get a gain of about 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. And Burrow trying to hurry up to the line. Maybe get one more play here in the first quarter. 10 seconds left. 2 receivers to each side. Will he snap it? 3rd and 1. Burrow trying to get him to jump. 2, 1. Does not work. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Cincinnati 7. Miami 3. Cincinnati just getting the interception off of Tua. And Cincy will have the ball inside their own territory when we come back. All right. Into the first quarter. Tua 6 for 9, 88 yards, and now the interception. That interception looked really bad, which is very sad for Tua, because Tua clearly does not have the arm strength. I mean, and he had all like a clean pocket, was able to set up, crank back, and just rip it. And Tyreek Hill had to stop in his tracks to come back for that football. Yeah, not good for Tua Tagovailoa, the 5th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. 6 for 9, 88 yards, and an interception. Joe Burrow, the 1st pick in that 2020 NFL Draft. 5 for 9 so far, 52 yards. Joe Mixon, 8 carries, 26 yards, and a touchdown. Leading receiver right now for Cincy, Hurst, is 2 catches, 25 yards. Tyreek Hill leading the way for Miami, 2 catches, 29 yards. Leading tackler right now with several guys for Miami with 2. And Jesse Bates has 3. And, of course, Von Bell having 2 tackles and getting that interception. We haven't seen the Miami punter today. We can kind of count that interception as a punt, because at least it was a deep pass. What was that on 3rd down? No, it was only on 2nd and 8. So, unfortunate there for them. But again, it was an interception all the way to, what was the yardage? The Cincinnati 29-yard line. So, we've seen worst case scenarios as far as interceptions are concerned. Not sure if Tua is okay to play. Do he have a back brace? That's a good question. Does he have something going on with, because they do claim it's a back injury. Do they have a brace on him or some protection around there? Maybe that made it so it was tougher to throw deep. I don't know. That is a coordinator wide receiver problem, though. You know your QB can only throw 40 yards. There should be no route that goes further. Well, you kind of have to make the defense respect it in some way. But he shouldn't have thrown it. Think of Manning, Broncos Super Bowl run. Not sure if he threw the ball further than like 10 yards. True. Yeah, he could not throw the football at all. He had to be so, and you know Peyton Manning could do this because he was one of the smartest QBs to ever play, but he had to be so ahead of the curve because that ball had no zip, where he had to throw people open every single time. Otherwise, he would not complete a pass. and yet somehow found a way to win a Super Bowl like that. Only few could do what Peyton Manning did that year. But granted, it was also led by a tremendous defense with DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller and the rest. All right, here we go. Wasn't Aqib Talib on that team too? Burrow under center. Mixon, the single back, takes a snap, play action, pumping, has pressure, finds the tight end across the middle who runs backwards, slips a tackle, and he's off to the races, and he will get tackled at about the 44-yard line. I say he was off to the races, but he did not look like Tyreek Hill. Let's just put it that way. You could be a great QB and not ever throw downfield. Great QB, can you? I don't know about that. You mean like the last 2 years of Big Ben? I mean, 11-plus win seasons, but he couldn't throw? Lol. Well, he could throw farther than Peyton Manning could. Honestly, an old Big Ben probably could throw farther than Tua. Big Ben had a strong arm back in the day. Like, Peyton never really had that strong arm. Here we go. Burrow under center. Higgins goes in motion from right to left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Mixon. Mixon, nice jump cut, and he will fall forward for a gain of about 5. 14 minutes here in the second quarter. Bengals inside Miami territory now, up to about the 35-yard line. They're going to say 39-yard line. There's Joe Burrow in that LSU uni, one of the greatest seasons ever by a college quarterback. Takes a snap. Handoff to left side is Mixon. Mixon cutting it up, and he'll get a gain of about 4 this time. It'll be 3rd and 1. Mixon, 10 carries, 35 yards, and a tug. No, Manning was more of a Mac Jones type, uber smart and accurate. True. Neither got a cannon. Very true. But Mac Jones is not no Peyton Manning. All right, 3rd and 1. 2 receivers to each side. Bunch formation here. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Mixon, and Mixon will get the first down with ease. 2-yard gain, and move the chains. Like, I would be more likely to compare, like, Joe Burrow to Peyton Manning. Burrow doesn't necessarily have, like, the biggest arm, but a high IQ quarterback, gets the ball out quick, has an understanding of what he wants to do. Peyton was garbage his first year, true. Still has the rookie record for most interceptions in a season. Burrow under center. 3 receivers to the right. Mixon the single back, takes the snap, play action. Burrow has time, throwing it over the middle and overthrows his man. Ooh, big hit. And there will be a flag for targeting. The safety coming over and laying the wood on a ball that was way overthrown. Asiasi was not prepared for that. Let's take a look here. Head-to-head. Yeah, it wasn't horrible, but it was a little head-to-head. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. They picked the flag up. All right. So no penalty. Crowd obviously very upset looking at the replay. All right. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. At the 33-yard line. Burrow changing the play at the line. Joe Mixon switches sides. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Steps up into the pocket, avoiding the rush. He's going to run to his right. Looking, keeping it himself. And he'll go out of bounds at about for a 4-yard gain up to the 29-yard line. Well, Peyton Manning never did that, so. Peyton Manning never ran for first downs like this. I mean, it was such a shock when he ran for that play action first touchdown. Well, the one time in his career, the cameraman just didn't believe he had it. All right. Oh, they give him 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 5 now. Three receivers to the left. Burrow takes the snap. Good man-to-man defense, steps up, avoids the rush again. Burrow spinning off a tackler, and he will not get to the first down marker. Good defense there by Miami. Great man-to-man. Nobody was open off the line of scrimmage on that one. And fourth down and about 1.5 yards. Looks like Taylor will go for it here. They could go up by a touchdown with a field goal, but he will try to go for and believe in his offense. 4th and 1. They've been running the ball well up the middle. Not extremely efficient, but I haven't really seen many negative plays. So let's see if they hand it off to Joe Mixon here. They do single back formation, 3 tight ends. Tight end goes in motion, now takes the snap, pitch play to the right side, trying to cut it in. He will not get there. Great defense by Miami, will lose 1 yard, and that'll be a turnover on downs. I think Burrow is stronger than Peyton too, but maybe Manning memory is colored heavily by his weak arm years. True. Eli have a better arm than Peyton. Yeah, Peyton did not have a great arm, even early in his career. He was never known for like that, wow, what a throw. But he could make all the throws in his prime. Ooh. Whew. So Cincinnati comes away with no points on that drive. That's tough because they were close. Yeah, they were the 24-yard line. Tough break. Great defense by Miami, and they stay in the ball game. See, like, that's the weird thing about Miami. Like, looking at the stats last week of that Buffalo game, right? If you look at those stats, Buffalo had twice as many yards as Miami. Twice as many. Look at this. Allen had 400 yards, 115 yards on the ground. They barely had over 212 yards on the day for Miami. So, over 500 for Buffalo. 400, or I guess not quite over 500 if you include the loss of yards and sacks. So, what? 497 yards. So 500 yards, basically, to 212 for Miami. Yet, Miami finds a way to win this game. Like, if we look here, they did do well. They had a fumble. They got a fumble early, then scored a touchdown off that. Then they allow a huge drive here. 2 out of the 3 drives ended in touchdowns with almost 6 minutes each of time off the clock. Then they allow a 3-minute drive, a 30-yard, 7-play, and then 8 plays, 45 yards, a minute and a half that does not end in points. 3rd and 3 at the 34-yard line. Allen short pass to Diggs. For some reason, they did not go for the field goal here. That's only a 52-yard attempt. Not sure what was going on with Bass. And then going back to nearly a 10-minute drive that only ends in a field goal. That's fortunate for the Dolphins. And then they had a missed field goal, so it's just a weird defense that they have. A bend, don't break. Tua under center, takes a snap, play action, and he was looking for an RPO. Waddle not looking for the ball at all, and a flag on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield. Not a good decision there by Tua to throw the football. I guess nobody thought that was an RPO. The receiver didn't look for the ball. The lineman got downfield. Yeah, I think that was a mistake there by Tua. If Bengals next year don't use their first 5 picks on O-line, their GM needs to be checked in for a back surgery. Or a back injury, rather. That's funny. Here we go, 1st and 15 after the penalty. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Edmonds. Edmonds will get a gain of only about 4 or so. 2nd down and 11 coming up for the 32 of you in the house. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. If we haven't already, hit the like button. We're only at 14 likes, so if you don't mind, hit the like button. Out of 24 votes, we're literally split 50-50 Bengals Dolphins. Wow. All right, 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Miami down by 4 with the football. Takes the snap. Play action. Tua scans the field. Throwing over the middle. Has his man Tyreek Hill. And Hill will dive forward for a first down, getting a gain of about 15. So that puts Hill over 40 yards. So now I just need Waddle to get 20 more, and I need Chase to get 32 more. Tua did a great. I love Tua's over-the-middle throws. It's got great touch. Zips it inside tight windows. I love those by Tua. Here we go. 1st and 10. 9:20 to go here in the second quarter. Bunch formation. Receiver goes in motion. Handoff to the right side is Edmonds. Edmonds trying to get around the outside, and he'll only get a gain of about a yard. O-linemen are going to be top of most teams' list next draft. Yeah, but especially the Bengals. I've been in rare form all day, Tim. As long as my fingers don't break or I don't get wifed, we are in for a good time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bod ready to have some fun in the chat. I love it. I love it. But yeah, they checked for a back injury. That's a good one, dude. That's a good one. Here we go. Tua in the shotgun. Man in motion from right to left. 3 receivers to the left now. Tua takes a snap. Quick throw over to Hill. Hill caught a screen pass, turning it up to the sideline, and he'll get a gain of about 5 or so yards. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Dolphins. 8:27 to go in the second quarter. Cincinnati's crowd not very loud here. Or at least it's not coming up much. All right, now they're picking it up a little bit. 8:10 to go here in the second quarter. Three receivers to the right. Now Edmonds motions out to the left. Empty backfield here on 3rd and 4. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Going deep. And Hill cannot bring it in. There is a flag, though. And Awuzie may got a little handsy. And this could be an automatic first down. That is what I was saying before, Tim. You want Tua on deep crossers and quick slants, not going deep. That's right. That ain't his game. It's true. That is very true there, Bod. Oh, yeah. Easy call there for the ref. He got his hands on him before the ball. Illegal contact. So that'll... Wait, why is that not pass interference? Oh, okay. So you got illegal contact and pass interference on the same play. So that'll be a nice gain there for Miami. All right. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins after the pass interference. They're up to the Bengals' 30-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Waddle goes in motion now to the left. Takes a snap. Play action. Pumping. Now finds Waddle, but Waddle does not bring it in. He had to avoid the safety Bates from getting smacked, and he could not quite haul it in. Well, Hill is an attractive man. You can't blame him for the contact. Can you blame him for the contact? Oh, my lordy. All right, 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, throwing it over the middle, and this one's going to be dropped by Waddle. Great coverage there by the Bengals slot corner. Looked like he was it's Davis Gaither. It's actually a linebacker with tremendous coverage on the number 6 overall pick. Wow. Man, how did he get his hand in there and make it so Waddle could not catch this ball? Wow, great long arms there by Davis Gaither. Look at that. Waddle had that in his grasp and still somehow did not come down with it. 3rd and 10, takes the snap. Has time, steps up, now rolling to his left. And he's going deep. And he overthrows his man into the end zone. And it'll be 4th and 10. Hendrickson looks pretty upset at something going on right now. Tua is just going to go to the sideline. 7:36 to go here in the second quarter. And Miami will look to get their second field goal of the game. You guys see that Hill interview about the Bengals CB that sent him to the Super Bowl tickets last year? No. Was it Eli Apple that did that to him? Did Eli Apple send Super Bowl tickets to Hill? Super Bowl tickets. Here's the field goal from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up and good. And it is 7-3. Bengals on top after the Miami field goal. Super Bowl tickets sent to Tyreek Hill. Yeah, Eli Apple offered to buy Super Bowl tickets for Tyreek. I didn't see the interview when he was asked about that, but I did hear. I feel like I remember Eli Apple feeling himself leading up to the Super Bowl. That's funny. If Miami goes 20-0, would the 72 Dolphins be mad? No. Why would they be mad? It'd be the second Dolphins team to do it. But I understand your question. Like, I guess, like, would you rather another team do it, like another organization, or would you rather have the same team? I think I would rather have the same team because I'm pretty sure the 72 Dolphins people are Miami fans because that's who they played for. So I think it would be pretty cool if that was the case. I don't think that's going to be, but I thought it would be pretty cool. Tyreek was asked about that this week. Oh, Lord. Well, Tyreek's already winning the battle. Four catches, 51 yards so far. And it's only halfway through the second quarter. Most of the 72 Dolphins are dead? Really? They shouldn't be that old. I mean, if you're 25 years old and 72, that would have put you born at like around 47. So you'd only be in your like late 70s. Are they really all almost dead? That's crazy. I mean, they're probably on average between like early mid 70s to mid 80s. Mike McDaniel, second head coach to win his first 3 games for the Dolphins. Jimmy Johnson did it back in 1996. That's one of those weird, interesting stats. Drug use was crazy back then too. Fair enough. 70s broke down bodies. Okay. All right, fair. Especially the 70s in NFL broke down bodies, I'm sure. All right, there's the kick off by Miami, and it will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line again is where Joe Burrow and the offense will start. What about Shula and all those great players having their record broken? I mean, 18-0 is already broken. Of course, they finished 18-1 was the 2007 Patriots. So I guess like the 17-0 season was already broken by an 18-0. But I don't know. Here we go. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the right side, caught by Mixon. Mixon trying to get what he can, and he will get a gain of about 5 yards. Joe Mixon getting the ball early and often today. He's got 37 yards on the ground and 14 yards through the air, unless that was not included with what he just caught there. I think it was, actually. So 51 yards on the ground on the day for him. Bengals have absolutely the best third jersey uni top to bottom. Burrow in the shotgun takes the snap. Play action. Scans the field. Pumping. Throwing over the middle. And incomplete. Looking for Boyd. Jamar Chase getting shut down today. We haven't really said his name much at all. He hasn't caught one since the first drive. I mean, look at the 72 skins. How many of them are still around? I don't have to think about it. I don't know. Well, black stripes are slimming. Makes the lineman look svelte. What up, Paul? Dolphins bring back the old helmets. Yup. All right. Burrow, 3rd and 5 in the shotgun at their own 30. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Floating back, throwing to his left side, looking for Higgins, and incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down, and the Bengals will have to go quick 3 and out and punt it away. All right, so the Dolphins will have another opportunity at taking the lead. Tyreek Hill back to receive the punt. Huber to kick it away. There's the punt, and it's a short, weird bouncing kick taking a Miami bounce. And the long snapper will have to down it at about the 41-yard line. So very unfortunate bounce there for the Bengals. So the Dolphins will have great field position. Is the Washington-Dallas a 4 p.m. game? That's a good question. I will confirm. Nope, they're a 1 o'clock game on Sunday. Punt goes backwards. I know, right? Tough. Is tonight's game in the Orange Bowl or Riverfront? It's not at Miami. It's in Cincinnati. No, it is 1. Yeah, it's a 1 o'clock game. Yes. Oh, Sunday 9:30. We're getting a London game. Minnesota versus Saints, huh? I'm assuming this is a London game. Preview. Yep, Saints coach Allen gets second chance in London against Vikings. Oh, Cordell Volson is playing. He's a rookie this year, right? Yeah, I remember him. 6'7". I guess he's playing left tackle for them, right? Let's look at the depth chart. No, left guard. Jonah Williams is the left tackle, of course. And then if they traded for La'el Collins from the Cowboys, they got Kappa, I believe. Kappa came from Tampa, right? And then Ted Karras came from the Patriots. So, yeah, they revamped their whole offensive line this offseason. I think Kappa came from Tampa. Yeah, he was from Tampa. So they certainly tried to help Joe Burrow as far as an offensive line. Oh, I guess Volson's starting because Jackson Carman, I should say, is out. He was a second-year player out of Clemson. So fair enough. Not quite early enough for me to miss the heartbreak of watching Cooper Rush slice our defense apart. Oh, man. I will never let today's NFL take over 70s and NFL 80s. Yeah. Here we go. Tua in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap, play action. Steps up. Going deep. Tyreek Hill spinning around and nearly intercepted again by Bates. But it will fall incomplete, and Tua may have got hit as he threw. So this could be a flag, unnecessary roughness on the quarterback, and this could be a 15-yard penalty against the battle. Yep, roughing the passer. It's Joseph Osai getting called for the pass interference. I believe he's a second-year player out of Texas, if I remember correctly. I believe he was a Longhorn. Yep, Texas Longhorn. I miss QBs using the single bar mask, right? I miss DBs being allowed to play defense. I miss horse collar tackles and clotheslines. We should revamp our offensive line too, right? Apparently we need it. I miss Dale Green chasing Tony Dorsett. Daryl Green, you mean? Yeah, that was good. Here we go. Tua under center. Up to the 43-yard line of the Bengals. Handoff to the right side is Mostert, and Mostert will fall forward for a gain of about 2.5. 100%. I bet Wentz wishes we didn't let our guards leave, right? Retread Comanther guards, don't cut it. Trey Turner especially looked horrible. He was just getting punished. Do you have a college football team? I support Maryland Terrapins. Kind of. I don't know. I don't really watch that much college football. But I'm a Terp guy. Takes a snap, play action, rolling to his left. Tua, pumping, avoids the rush. No, he can't. Down goes Tua. Oh my goodness, Tua just got hit in the head again. Oh my goodness. He is out. Tua's in trouble. His fingers got locked in front of his face. Ooh. We are going to now we're going to be seeing Teddy Two Glove now. Yikes. He can't afford another back injury. Tupo. Yeah, the back is the injury. Why are the commentators all saying this, too? It's clearly it was a head injury. Maybe they're saying it's a back injury again. I don't know. My college football team is Notre Dame. True. Oh, well, actually, speaking of Maryland, Maryland's quarterback is Talia Tagovailoa. Good old Tua's brother. And he's having a pretty good year. Maryland's offense is actually really good this year. They played Michigan, University of Michigan tough. Maryland Terrapins football. Well, Maryland Terrapins football. Yeah, Talia Tagovailoa. See, it's his stats. What is he looking like so far? 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Meh. Game logs. Yeah, he had a touchdown and 2 picks, but we did score 27 points against the number 4 overall Michigan, losing 34-27. But beat SMU. Is it like Colorado or something? And then Buffalo? What is this one? No, it's Charlotte. Didn't need to throw a touchdown in that Buffalo game, winning 34-10, or 31-10 rather. But Tagovailoa. Two opposers plays for Maryland. Yep. I wish we had Hogs as our offense of line playing today. Outlaw King. That's cute. Do you actually think, or did you just mistype? Because I've done things like this in the past too, like offense of line. That's pretty funny. Like, I remember when I had my driver's test. At that time, I had never seen right of way written down on a piece of paper. Right? Or on a computer screen or anything. So, I always heard it as the slang term, right away. You have the right. Oh my gosh, look at those fingers. They're locked. Yeah, Tua's in trouble. Ugh. Sorry. Anyway, I had never seen right of way written down. I always saw it was right away, right? And so on my test, I saw it said, like, what does a yield sign mean? and it was like, give the right of way to somebody as an option. And I was like, that's made up. That's not it. And I guessed something else. Of course, I got it wrong. But I think that's kind of fun. So it's offensive line, not offense of line. So it's OFFENSIVE, offensive line. Well, your Irish should sign a home with my Bama. I was trying to eat in time at the time. Oh, okay. But anyway, I just thought that was funny because it's something that I would have done at some point in my life for sure. But I just thought that was a funny way to tell that story of right of way. Beth Mowins should be Facts #1 announcer in the NFL. Beth Mowins. I don't know who Beth Mowins is. Well, we're going to see Teddy Two Glove. They're bringing the stretcher out. They brought the stretcher out for Tua. Hopefully he's okay. But that's tough. Yes, right now we already have a line that is an offense. Yeah, it's an offensive line. It's offensive to me. What is hot as heck? Beth Mowins, Fox needs to make her the #1, not Burkhart. Fair enough. Joya Donaldson is fine. Oh, you're talking about Beth Mowins is hot as... I gotcha. So, a doctor is saying, based on the hand lock, it's saying that is due to a head injury. So, not good. Don't think Tua should have played tonight. You're probably right. The Commanders need some goons on the offensive line. I agree, Outlaw King. I agree. All right, Tua's being carted off the field now. They got the neck stabilizer. The Cincinnati Bengal crowd being very kind, cheering him as he leaves. Are we going to see like a thumbs up? Sometimes players give like a thumbs up to let the crowd know they're okay. We are not seeing that thumbs up. He is not doing good. The crowd is chanting, Tua, Tua. Very kind of the Cincinnati Bengal home crowd. Cheering on the other quarterback, knowing that he's in a dangerous situation. But here comes Teddy Two Glove. Bounced around the NFL several teams rather. He was with the Broncos last year in 2021. Pretty mediocre quarterback at best, but a solid backup nonetheless. I don't know how long Tua is going to be out for, but you could do a lot worse than Teddy Bridgewater as your backup quarterback. And here comes, after the sack, it's 3rd and 17. Tough. So, Dolphins draft Levis from UK? Very possible. Don't think Tua should have played tonight. Probably not, man. Here we go. 5:20 to go here in the second quarter. 4 receivers to the right now. Empty backfield. This looks like a screen if I've ever seen one. Takes a snap and steps up and throwing it. Nearly getting a first down. It's Sheffield will get it. It's going to be 4th and a yard and a half now. Wow. Are they going to go for it? That is the power of Tyreek Hill right there. Tyreek Hill clearing out that deep in route. All right, 4th and 1. What are they going to do? All right, Sanders coming in for a 52-yard attempt. His last attempt only went 51 yards according to the metrics. There's the kick, and this one's going to be blocked! No good! And that will be a turnover. And it looks like number 93 comes up and gets a hand on it. And 4th 22. Just kidding. 4:22. Now in the second quarter. I'm surprised they didn't go for it there. And I don't know if that was going to go in anyway. I think that was going to be shanked to the left. I think he got saved some embarrassment there, if I'm being honest. I mean, it could have faded back to the right, though. Who knows? But all right, well, Cincy now takes the ball. Now at their own 42-yard line. Burrow under center. Takes the snap. Handoff to left side is Mixon. And nowhere to go. Getting maybe a half yard on the play. And Wilkins blowing up the offensive line that time. They said back injury. Could that mean spine? I don't know, man. I think that was a head injury. But yeah, clearly it was some sort of neurological or nerves in some way because his fingers were locked in place. He couldn't really move, which definitely could be the spinal cord. Could be a head trauma. I don't know. That hit was crazy, Tim. I'm hip, dude. I'm hip. All right, Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Throwing it underneath. Caught by Mixon. Mixon just tap dancing. Nowhere to go. Good defense there by Riley making the tackle. Duke Riley gets the tackle for loss. And you would have to be there to believe it. What's that? Your QB got smacked. Challenger wanted to punch some dudes in the face. Right? In my opinion, that was time to go for it. Yeah, I don't really disagree. Yes, that is a high spine, like the top of the spine where your lizard brain lives. I feel like that was a half serious, half not. Joe Burrow going deep, has a step, T. Higgins, and he's going to go all the way walking in for the touchdown. Cincinnati takes the lead now by 7, pinning an extra point. No Washington film this week. I had work the last 2 days out of town, which is why I did not do it on Tuesday. But I plan on, we'll watch some film tomorrow night. Washington needs the Bengals to win. True. Do we? Why? Whatever happened to the fabulous sports babe? Am I the fabulous sports babe? Just kidding. I have no idea. Well, T. Higgins gets a nice big 59-yard touchdown play there and puts the Bengals on top. Is Utah State? I bet on Utah State today, too. What's the score over there? Ooh, 17-17. So Utah State, I bet, would just stay within 24.5 points. So that's a great sign for them. Nice. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, this one will be a touchback from the Bengals. All right, Bengals 14-6. Now with Teddy Bridgewater. Let's see what they got in store to try to make this come back from behind. Tim, who do I got tonight? I was leaning towards the Bengals going into this, but I was not sold on either way. But not going to lie, I just threw some money on it after Tua got hurt. That's just me. So now I got the Bengals. But let's see what Teddy Bridgewater can have. Who knows? Excited for Sunday? Fair enough. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side, cutting it up the middle and dancing around. He'll get a gain only about 2 yards. It's Mostert on the carry. All right, 2nd and 8. Man in motion. I formation. Takes a snap. Pitch play. Cutting it back up the middle is Mostert. Mostert will get a gain of about 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 4 coming up. Like Iron Eagle. Paul, sometimes I don't even think you're talking to me. You coming into the chat just having a conversation with somebody that doesn't exist, like your imaginary friend or something. But I'm happy you're here. Personal foul. Oh, number 94 is going to get called for unnecessary roughness. May have been head-to-head contact there in the middle. He doesn't like the call. I think that's a tough call. I don't know about that. But 2:05 to go here in the second quarter. And now we'll go down to the 2-minute warning. Zach Taylor not happy with that call. But Miami will have the football outside the 2-minute warning, down by 8. Plenty of time left in the game. Teddy Bridgewater came in and he has 1 for 1 for 16 yards. They're trying to run the football now on this drive. Attack the Bengals in the run game now with no Tua Tagovailoa. But plenty of time left. Anything can happen here. Kevin Hart. What a goober. What a goober. Tim, can't wait for the film And the breakdown on Wentz got 9 sacks. On White, yep. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll go through it. Typically, we're going to do it on Tuesdays, but as I said, I had work out of town, so I could not take care of it yesterday, or Tuesday, I should say, and we didn't have the Skins of the Game show last night. It also probably worked out best because my dad was going through that hurricane nonsense down in Florida. Did lose some power at some times, so you got power back, though. All right, Bridgewater. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter at the 46-yard line of Miami. Gesicki goes in motion from left to right. Teddy puts another man in motion. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Quick throw over to the right side. It's caught. And running for an extra yards is Jalen Waddle. Waddle will get a gain of about 20 yards. Will that put him at 40? No, it's 39. They only give him 19 yards on the day. Sorry, 39 yards on the day, rather. All right. Teddy Bridgewater in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. 1 to the left. Guy goes in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Pumping. Buying time. Rolling to his left now. Rolling. And just has to throw it into the dirt. Good job there by Teddy. To live for another play, it'll be 2nd and 10. Hand crank the generator. Yeah. He did have a generator going. What, your dad can't handle a little rant? Tell him to man up and get on the YouTubes. Well, I was driving at the time, so I was saying it's probably better. It's not his fault. It was my fault. I was literally driving home from Ocean City. I left at 6 p.m., so I was driving the entire time we would have been live. I was on the road, so it's definitely my fault. But I was just saying it's probably best. But yes, we're going to give Dad a hard time. I blame Dad now, actually. Forget everything I just said. Here we go. 14-6, Tua. Teddy inside field goal range, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, scanning, now throwing underneath to Tyreek. Tyreek turns it upfield, and he'll get out of bounds for a first down. Gain of about 11. And that gets out of bounds, so nice play there by Miami. Getting an 11-yard gain, only taking about 6 seconds off the clock. 5 or 6 seconds. And they have plenty of time now. They have 1 timeout left. Time's really not a factor. They can get a touchdown. So, you ever find a skeleton under the concretes? Nope, never found Jimmy Hoffa. Still looking. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Teddy throwing it underneath. It's caught by the running back Mostert, and Mostert will get tackled after a gain of about 6. Will they stop the clock? Yes, they will. He gets out of bounds. 2nd down and 4. Teddy Bridgewater coming in hot, man. 4 for 5, 52 yards. Looking good in Tua's absence. I was watching that show Bones, and it happened every week in the DMV. It'd probably be more likely to happen in Vegas or something, or New York with the mobs. 2nd and 4. 3 receivers to the left. Man goes in motion, takes a snap, pitch play to the right, knowing they're going to stop it. Flag. Ooh, this might be a delay of game. It's delay of game, lose 5 yards. Tough break. What up, Parker Curry? How you doing? So, what do you do? Are you a civil engineer? Oh, I am what's called a GPR technician. I do ground penetrating radar to scan concrete to see what's inside the concrete, so that when people want to drill into it or support it, they understand what's inside so they can avoid it. He's uncivil at work, yeah. Handoff up the middle to Mostert. Mostert will barrel forward for a gain of about 4, trying to get some of those penalty yards back. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. They got to get moving. They don't want to waste too much time. I understand they don't want to give Joe Burrow and company time to score field goals on their own, or score points on their turn. Bengals got the ball first, so Miami will have a chance to double up here. Teddy 30 seconds left. They're wasting a lot of time here. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Teddy scanning, now rolling to his right. Looking. Can anybody get open? Finally, he finds Sherfield caught and out of bounds inside the 10 up to about the 7-yard line. Great job there by Teddy. And that will bring up 1st and goal from the 7 with 15 seconds. So they'll have time for about 3 plays. 2 plays and a field goal attempt if they want it. Ooh, Sherfield nearly stepped out of bounds before he caught that. All right, 1st and goal. They do have a timeout, so if they have a quick play, really their whole playbook is open to them. Edmonds, the single back. Hill goes in motion from left to right, takes a snap, play action, pitching it inside to Chase. Chase trying to get to the end zone, spinning. Yes, he will. And Miami gets the touchdown with about 9 seconds left. And now they have a decision. Will they go for 2 now or wait? Interesting play design here. They play actioned it, faked the jet sweep, and he weirdly stood there and then turned and did a little shovel pass to the running back, and then the offensive line opened up like the Red Sea. Well done by Teddy Bridgewater. Sanders for the PAT. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is off the upright. No good! Oh my goodness! And it remains a 2-point game. 14-12. Very unlikely score. And I don't think Cincinnati's going to have a real opportunity to do anything with this football. Good running there by Chase Edmonds. All right. Well, we got ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an interesting second half. Hopefully we hear good news about Tua at some point. He got taken off the field with on a stretcher, I should say. Tough. Just a safety from a tie. That's right. PAT is tough. Yeah, it's about a 92% accurate now. Somewhere between 92 and 93% accurate. It used to be 97, 98% until they moved it back. All right, that will be a touchback. And let's see if Joe Burrow and company try to do anything. I doubt it. So it's probably going to be a halftime score of 14-12. Is it just me, or has there been a ton of safeties this year? We got a safety, obviously. The Jimmy Garoppolo safety. I don't know how many other safeties. I don't know if this has been an abnormal amount of safeties or not. That's a good question. I feel like I haven't seen that many safeties in my life, and I've seen 2 of them live now already this season, and we're just starting week 4. So, yeah. Because, yeah, we saw one in the Washington game, one in the San Francisco-Denver game. Did we see any others? I know we saw that weird one in the end of the Buffalo-Miami game last year, or last week, rather, but I wasn't watching that one live. But, yeah, that was a weird safety. So, I don't know. I haven't heard anything stats-wise if that's true or not. But all right, we got halftime. They kneel it, so it's 14-12. Tua went off the field with a stretcher before he left. He was 8 for 14, 110 yards and an interception. Sacked one time for 10 yards. Now, Teddy Bridgewater came in and had a great start with 6 for 7, 71 yards and a touchdown right there before half. Joe Burrow, 9 for 16, 132 yards and a touchdown, and the touchdown went to a 59-yard pass to T. Higgins, who's got 2 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown for the Bengals. Then we have leading receiver for Miami is Tyreek Hill, 5 catches, 62 yards. Edmonds catching the touchdown for Miami. Raheem Mostert, only 6 carries, 22 yards. They haven't ran the ball all that much. Joe Mixon, 13 carries, 38 yards, and a touchdown. He's also got 3 catches for 12 yards. Over there on defense, leading tacklers right now. 3 guys have 3 tackles here for Miami. Rowe, Baker, and Roberts. Oh, wait, some more have 3. Good night. Lots of guys have 3 tackles for Miami. Then leading tackler right now for Cincinnati is Jesse Bates. And then you got Von Bell getting the interception off Tua Tagovailoa. No punts so far for Miami. Sanders 2 for 3 on field goal attempts. 1 was blocked, and then he also missed the PAT. Evan McPherson is 2 for 2 so far. And Sanders, I believe that's his first missed field goal and PAT of the year. I think he was 2 for 2 on field goals and 11 for 11 on PATs, if I remember correctly. So, tough day right now for Sanders on primetime television. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team stats so far. Miami has more first downs, 12-8. Bengals right now 6 for 9 on third down. Very efficient on third down. Similar total yards for both teams. 1 turnover we talked about for Miami. 5 for 36 on penalties for Miami. 3 for 54 for the Bengals. Nearly a 50-50 split in time of possession. It's a tough back and forth game so far here in Cincinnati. Obviously, we heard about the drama before this game, and I don't think it's affected them too much so far, that the Miami Dolphins practice was being recorded over at the University of Cincinnati's field by an individual and then posted every single play to Twitter throughout before this game. I don't know how important that is. Obviously, if he showed some trick plays maybe that they were going to try to run this week, but overall I don't think it's that big of a deal because a lot of those plays I'm sure were already shown on tape anyway in real games. I guess the only thing that it kind of gives off is their game plan maybe a little bit. As far as like, I don't think in practice you go through the first 15 plays or like the first 20 plays. I don't think that's the case, but because really what would be more important is being able to understand the signs that they're giving that week, which could be a hand signal or two. If that's the case, that would be definitely a struggle. But I'm going to ask the chat. It was me, Tim. I need the win. All right, let's say Zach Taylor heard that those plays were put on Twitter and then admitted to go and watching them, right? Now, it's also, let's say that he had nothing to do with them being posted. It was just some random individual at the college that happened to see the practice, were on the grounds at the time and started recording. Would you fine Zach Taylor for watching those plays, right? He didn't grab them illegally, but he did watch ill-gotten tape, right? Would you fine them as if he basically, that he went and got him himself? I think it's an interesting question, right? Because, yeah, it was stolen and recorded, but nobody told you had to watch them. And granted, I don't think he's ever going to admit it. But assuming he admitted it and assuming that he had nothing to do with it, I think there's a legitimate argument to still fine him for cheating, essentially. Because, obviously, they don't want people recording practices of other teams. I don't know. It's interesting. No, Zach Taylor shouldn't be fined. It was over Twitter. I don't know. Maybe you don't find the coach. Maybe the coach is not the right thing, but you find Cincinnati in general or something as the NFL. I think there's a legitimate argument. Even though it was ill-gotten, or it wasn't him that stole it, I don't know. Maybe integrity should tell you that you shouldn't go and watch it. It's interesting. What up, AJ? Sheesh. Just saw that Tua injury, man. I pray he is good and have a good recovery. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. He had his fingers all locked up. It was very scary. So hopefully he's okay. What up? Redskins Ben 10. First, prayers for Tua. Agreed. Second, what is with the wide receivers on my fantasy team not being thrown to? I got Jamar Chase playing tonight, and he's got almost no looks. Also, the Dolphins should have gone for 2 there. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't go for 2. That was an interesting call. I guess it's because it's early, and so they didn't decide to do that. Okay. But I got Jamar Chase playing tonight. Yeah, I need him to get at least 40 yards for betting purposes. I also need Waddle to get 1 more yard. Tyreek Hill already got 40, so that's good. I bet that Jamar Chase, Waddle, and Hill all would have 40 yards today. I don't know how the NFL will find the college or the college students. Lol. Yeah, I mean, they're going to find out who got a hold of it. I mean, it's, the Twitter account. Or will they even investigate it, too? That's the other weird thing. Like, is it that big of a deal to even investigate? Hi. Hi. You okay? Yeah. Up. Up. Oh! Good. We just heard that Tua has movement in all of his extremities, so that's a good start. Your opponent's got Tyreek Hill, too. Oof. He's off to a pretty good start. Sit. Good girl. Up. Good girl. All right. Good old commercial break. Halftime. This game's awesome. I'm happy about that game. The Dolphins just reported that Tua has movement and is not paralyzed. That's great news. Great news. Oh. Football is a dangerous game. A lot of people thought he was paralyzed when he first got injured. Oh, yeah, I didn't think he was going to be paralyzed, but he clearly had some sort of neurological nerve damage in that head, neck, spine area. That was apparent. But I'm glad to hear that he was not fully paralyzed, because, yeah, that would have been just horrible. Very, very sad. Angels up 2-0 on the Athletics. Great to see. And the Giants have a man on with 1 out in the first. Perfect. All right. We're looking to have a good betting day. By the way, did you see the 3D bumpers I put on my helmet? I did not. Let's take a look. Ooh. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just got the 3D bumper clips. Ooh. Looking snazzy. It's a nice looking helmet, man. Beautiful. 30 of you in the chat. Appreciate you guys all being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll be here every primetime game, every Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday Night Football, as well as every Washington game. And we also have a few other shows. So definitely a big Skins fan, as you can tell if you're new here. But big football fan in general. So this is the Miami one. They were showing the Miami Miracle with that play action. Sorry, the Hail Mary crazy pitch play to the Patriots. Against the Patriots, rather. That's fun. I'm going to be wearing the complete uniform on Halloween, so can't wait. There you go. Hail, baby. Thought it was supposed to be fast half times. I'm wearing my dance center. I'm going as an a-hole. Too funny. All right, there's the there's the kickoff, and we're going to get a return here for Miami. Caught around the 6-yard line, gets by the 20 and dives ahead to about the 23, maybe 24-yard line. So didn't quite get back to the 25. Good job there by the Bengals. But Teddy Bridgewater, who came in for the injured Tua and started off really hot, 6 for 7. 71 yards and a touchdown. Let's see if he can continue to add on to his day. Getting the third quarter started. All right, Teddy Bridgewater under center. The fullback going into the I formation. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the left side is Edmonds, who gets tripped up and will barely get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, 2nd down and 10 here for the Dolphins at their own 24-yard line. Waddle in motion from left to right. 2 running backs in the backfield now. Takes the snap, and looks like it's going to be a false start on the left tackle. Armstead going to get called for the false start. And that'll move him back 5 yards. So 2nd and 15 after the penalty. All right, 2nd and 15. Bridgewater. Going to start this one in the shotgun. 4 seconds left on the play clock. All of a sudden, 2, 1. They do get the ball off in time. Drops back. Going deep. And is that intercepted? No. They're going to say his feet went out of bounds. Receiver never even located the football. It was basically retrieving a punt. Let's see. Does he get... Oh, I think that's a toe drag. Maybe not, though. Let's see. Oh, no. I think it was too close. Bang, bang. Incomplete. Tough call there for the Bengals. 3:42 to go here in the third quarter. Tim, do you have this game? I got the Bengals now, money line, after Tua went down. I don't know what my odds are, but I threw $10 on it. Here we go. Takes a snap, drops back. Teddy steps up and batted away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th and 15. I said Tedda. I combined Teddy and Tua in the same one. That's funny. So 4th and 15. It'll be a quick 3 and out there for the Dolphins. And that will bring up the punting unit. There's the kick from the punter. First time we've seen him tonight. And not a very good punt. It'll be fair caught right around the 36-yard line of the Bengals. So, second half drive coming up for the Bengals. Joe Burrow. Can they add to their lead? They're up by 2 currently. They kind of had an up and down first half. They had 2 touchdown drives. Well, one was really a big play, 59-yard touchdown bomb to T. Higgins. They scored on the opening drive. But in between that, it wasn't all that great. Teddy, a good backup QB. True. Tim, if you had to choose another favorite NFL team, which one will it be? Of course, I'm never leaving, but I'll hang out in the hypothetical. Honestly, if I had to choose another favorite team, it's probably going to be a team I absolutely despise in a lot of ways. But, I mean, there's 2 different ways I could go with it, right? I could either go with, like, one of my favorite players and just kind of hop onto that team, or I would probably more likely just hang out with another home team and move to the Ravens. Because I like being in my home team, right? I like being a DC fan because this is where I'm from. So I'm a Wizards fan. I'm a Capitals fan. I'm a Nationals fan. I'm a Maryland Terp fan growing up in Maryland. I'm a home team guy. So I guess if I were going to move, I would just move to the Ravens. But again, I'm not moving at all. So, but if I went with my favorite player and went with that team, I probably would go with Pat Mahomes and Kansas City. I love watching Pat Mahomes. He's so much fun to watch, and I guess I would go with that. But those would be my 2 that I would go with. What up, Rob from Haymarket? You seem to know a lot about stuff. Can you tell me if the hurricane will interrupt my Saturday tea time? Almost certainly, unless you go at exactly 8:04. That'll be the perfect break for about 9 holes. Then you'll have to go in and grab some of your homemade wine that I know you have and stay out of the rain. So there you go. You got 8:03 to about 9. No, it's probably even longer than that. 10:27. So you better get through quickly. I'm not a golfer. I don't know if that's enough time for 9 holes or not, but you better do them fast. And there you go. Thanks, Rob from Haymarket. Here we go. I formation. Joe Burrow under center. Higgins goes in motion from right to left, takes a snap, play action, steps up. Quick throw over to T. Higgins in the flat, and he'll run and get close to the first down. Depends on the spot. May have been a gain of about 9. Awesome. Great advice. Perfect. I would support Montana's team if I didn't support the Skins. True. Ooh, that T. Higgins touchdown was on Xavier Howard. I didn't even realize that. There's Jamar Chase, who's been stifled all day today. Burrow under center. Higgins goes in motion again from right to left. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right is Mixon, and Mixon will dive ahead for the first down. 12:40 to go here in the third quarter. Bengals got the 1st and 10. They have the lead currently. They're trying to get Mixon going, but the run blocking has not been great for him so far this season, honestly, and it continues tonight. Miami also has a nice, solid defense. But here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Mixon again, the single back. Takes a snap. Hand off to the right side, cutting it up the middle, and Mixon will dive ahead for a gain of about 3. Glad the home team on the road this weekend. Glad the home team on the road this weekend. Our home team on the road. I'm for some reason I've struggled to understand what in the world that sentence was, but I think the sentence is fine. I was just having a moment. All right, 11:50 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 6. Up to the 49-yard line go the Bengals. 2 receivers to each side. Burrow takes the snap, drops back, slings it to Mixon. Mixon's going to have 2 guys to beat, and he can't do it. Gets barely back to the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Yeah, let's take a look at these receivers. Does Jamar Chase get off the line? He was open. Oh, come on, Burrow. Find Jamar Chase, my man. Wide open in the middle of the field. Like, not wide open, but he had a step on his man. With him, that's got to be thrown to him. But here we go. Burrow in the shotgun. 3rd and 6. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Avoids the rush. But down goes Burrow. And there's a flag on the play, most likely in the area of holding. Phillips gets the sack. I believe that's going to be holding. Penalty declined and bring up 4th down. Holding. Offense number 67. That'll be the left guard. Ooh, almost a face mask as well on Joe Burrow. Could have been offset and penalties, but it isn't. And 14-12. Bengals will punt it back to the Dolphins. Both teams forced to punt to start this third quarter. All right, Huber to punt it away to Holland. No Tyreek Hill this time. Oh, nearly blocked. Oh, my goodness. I feel like that went right between his hands. And he's catches it, right around the 10-yard line. He dances around to about the 14. And that is where Miami will start their second drive of the half. Whose O-line is worse, Washington or Cincinnati? With how we played the other day, I would say ours. Ours was bad, but I don't know. Our guards are pretty horrible. It is only our guards that are bad. We have some injuries. That's true, because we do have Chase Rouillet hurt right now. I mean, Charles Leno, though, is not great at left tackle. He's really not. BYU. Did they score and now they're about to score again? Or did they just score? No, they just scored. Okay, good. Need these two teams to stay close. Let's take a look here at the MLB. Angels up 2-0. Noise. San Fran, 0 outs. Have one on, though. Okay. Oops. Whoopsies. Having Trent Williams would be great right now. Yeah. Well, it sucks, but Trent Williams decided he didn't want to play here, so we had to trade him. I'm glad we got something for him. Why haven't we put Cosby on left tackle? I don't know why Cosby only played left tackle until last season. That's because Charles Leno has never played anything other than left tackle, so we played him at left and then just went ahead and started the rookie at right. Rob from Haymarket again. Don't you hope the Bengals management kept the receipt for the uniforms they're wearing? You want a gift receipt, little return on that one? You don't like the all whites with the stripes? See, that's the difference right here. See, the Bengals uniforms are fire. That's the difference in age right there. We got age and beauty, right? Rob is age and beauty, and then this guy's youth and ugly. No, just kidding. But just kidding, Redskins Man 10. But yeah, the difference between youth and old, don't like the unis. No. That's funny. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Dolphins at their own 14-yard line. Down by 2 with Teddy Bridgewater. Single back formation. Ingold goes back into I formation now. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Mostert with a little hesitation step. And he will fall forward for a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6. Wait, why did they give him the 16-yard line? He never got to the 16? Weird. 9:50 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd, and they give him 5 yards on the play. Oh, you know what? Okay, never mind. That makes sense. I know what I was doing. Don't worry about it. It's 5-yard play. They're right. I'm wrong. All right. 14-12. Bridgewater takes a snap. Again, handing it up the middle for Mostert. And Mostert this time will only gain about a yard. Wilson. Oh, Wilson picked up a loose football, but they're going to say he was down before the ball came out. So 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Dolphins. What doesn't look good is the Commanders' black helmets. We'll find out how they look in real life next week. Did this ball come out at all? No. Did not come out until after he hit the ground. 3rd and 4. Under 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. Teddy in the shotgun at their own 20. Gesicki in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. 3-man rush. Teddy has time. Steps up. Throws to his left. Caught by Gesicki. Will he get to the first down marker? No, he will not. Nice tackle by Awuzie. I think it was Awuzie. No, it's Hilton that comes up. Excuse me. And makes the tackle. And that'll bring up 4th down and force another punt. Hilton. Mike Hilton coming up and making a big play to force 4th down. Mike Hilton, 28 years old, out of Ole Miss. Interesting. Here goes the punt. What a big punt. All the way back to the 13-yard line, but he's going to get a chance to return, and he's got room to run, slipping through tackles, and he gets up to the 35-yard line. Nice return there by the Bengals. Can't wait to see the Commanders in their black unis. Yeah, we'll see. The way we are playing, I can't wait to see them in their off-season unis. I want to be hopeful for the draft again, right? I agree with you, Redskins. Black uniforms only add to the dark cloud over our great organization. Of what was our great organization. Yikes. The black jerseys, black like the omen, as Louis T says. Tim, what's your thoughts on Dallas? I like Dallas's team when they are a run-first team. I hope Dak Prescott plays and they go back to that, I want to throw 40 times a game. I think that would help us. But when they're a run-first team, I think they're very dangerous. Here we go. Burrow starting on his own 35-yard line. 1st and 10, takes the snap. Quick throw over to the right side. It's T. Higgins. T. Higgins catches it and will be tackled right around the 50-yard line. 1st down, Bengals. T. Higgins getting all the love today. He's got 4 catches, 93 yards, and a tug. Jamar Chase getting no love. Cooper Rush for the win, right? An agile Tim's background, on this broadcast, all black. We'd never see him. Imagine. That makes sense. Yeah. Here we go. Takes the snap. Pitch play to the left is Mixon. Mixon has a blocker in front, has to cut it back up the middle, and will fall forward for a gain of about 4.5. Xavier Howard has the most interceptions since 2017. 27. Wow. 2nd and 6 here for the Bengals. Empty backfield set. 3 receivers bunched to the left, 2 out wide to the right. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins on the right side. Burrow goes in motion. Boyd takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Going deep. Has a step and incomplete. And not a very good back shoulder throw attempt there by Burrow. Looking for Jamar Chase. 6:29 to go here in the third quarter. I love going to Cowboys channels and talk about cutting Dak for Rush and talk about needing to pay him $30 million a year not to lose him. That's funny. Dallas line seems fishy. I just like their combo of running backs. Zeke Elliott and Tony Pollard are a tremendous 1-2 punch. All right, 3rd and 6. 3 receivers to the right, empty backfield. Burrow takes the snap. Here's a 5-man rush. Has to get rid of it quickly. Floating it and incomplete. Looking for T. Higgins. And that'll bring up another 4th and 6. Or actually, was it Evans? Never mind. It was Chris Evans. I thought I saw 85. It was 25. So 4th and 6. And they'll have to try to punt it and pin him back deep. Talking about betting line. Oh, I would not bet on that game against us. I think actually, and this is not like a homer talk. This is a gambler speaking. I think we're actually kind of a trap for the Cowboys because we actually have a pretty good run defense. And if they are a run first team right now with Cooper, I think Cowboys should be favored against us. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like almost one of the traps of the week. It's like, oh, Cooper Rush is 2-0 now. Oh, they're rolling. Washington stinks. They have no chance, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like Washington should be on upset alert on that one. We have nobody to block the Dallas rush. Wentz is going to get killed because we have... See, it's like, it takes like this, which is completely reasonable from Bod. This is not like... He's not on an island thinking this, but it's like kind of statements like that I feel like is kind of like where it's a trap coming over there in Dallas. And a lot of times Washington wins in Dallas and then Dallas wins in Washington. It's just one of those things. Is anybody talking about Miami's defense? Honestly, I thought Miami's defense is looking really good tonight. Xavier Howard is kind of getting worked right now by T. Higgins, but they're holding Joe Mixon to 16 carries, 47 yards. Joe Burrow's only been sacked 1 time, but he's been pressured quite often today. Yeah, overall, Miami's defense is looking really strong. Ingram is having a great day, getting some pressure. Phillips got the sack. Yeah. Rob, hey, Tim, signing off. Great job. You have a great program. Keep going. Thanks, man. I appreciate the kind words there, Uncle Rob. Thanks, man. What am I thinking will skew the betting line in Dallas' favor, so I would take the points and the skins? Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I almost feel like we're going to win this game because it's a trap. Right? Almost like there's no reason to think we will win, so that's why you should bet on us. Sources said that tight ends were used a lot this week in practice. Ooh. Yeah, you got Cole Turner, Logan Thomas, John Bates and company. Yeah. Miami defense shut down Buffalo. Not really. Not really. If you look at it, they actually had almost 500 yards of offense, but they played like a bend, don't break, and they didn't allow a lot of points. But if they allowed a long drives, if you look at it, a 6-minute drive, a 6.5-minute drive, over a 9-minute drive. This one ended 60 yards and a missed field goal, an 8-minute drive, but they did get the turnover on downs. So they didn't play great, but they did enough to win the football game against the best defense in the league, or excuse me, offense in the league. Takes a snap, handoff to the left side is Mostert. Mostert trying to cut it up, and we'll get a gain of about 4, maybe 5. Looks like they're going to give him 5. Well, people place bets on the favorites, and Dallas love to bet on themselves, so that will make the line go up. So bet Sunday morning when the line is as high as it'll go. That's probably true. That's probably true. In your opinion, as sources of right, why would they be used a lot? Okay, 1 second. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Play action. Throws over the middle, and it will be caught for a first down. Sherfield gets the grab for the Dolphins. So in your opinion, if sources are right, why would they be used a lot? Yeah, why would they be... I feel like the linebackers are solid for the Cowboys. Why would we be using the linebackers to try to this defense? Have other teams been using tight ends to beat the Cowboys? Not really, right? I don't even know. Remember, really, Bellinger had a couple of decent catches. Play action. Teddy rolling, going deep, and tipped up, caught by Tyreek Hill. A juggling catch on a Woozier, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Dolphins. Wow. Wow. What a catch by Tyreek Hill. There was good coverage by Awuzie running with them. And he got a hand in there, tipped up, a great concentration by Tyreek Hill. And bang! Big play. Finn's cover 0 is amazing, right? Takes a snap, handoff to Mostert. Mostert trying to get through the line. We'll get a gain of about 2.5. But yeah, I don't have a great answer of why the defense of the Cowboys would be to attack them with your tight ends. I don't know. Because I feel like their linebackers are solid. Unless you get the right matchup with their safeties, maybe. I don't think their secondary is that great. I guess it's because they don't like the wide receiver to cornerback matchup. I don't know. Teddy takes a snap, hand off to Mostert, and they stuff him again for no gain. 3rd and goal. Logan Wilson making the tackle. Is Washington making any O-line changes this week? I love that short video you had earlier in the week with the offensive line not blocking. Yeah, the YouTube short. It's horrible, dude. I can only hope. I mean, John Matsko is arguably the best offensive line coach in the league, so I hope so. But here we go. 3rd and goal. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Miami down by 2, looking to score here. Tyreek Hill in the backfield with Teddy. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, scanning, has pressure, avoids, rolling to his left. Rolling, look, pumping, now going to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Looking for Tyreek Hill. Jesse Bates getting a hand in there. Great coverage by the Bengals. Now, Miami will have a decision. Do they want to just take the lead here? Could it be getting the ball out quickly? It could be, but I don't know why it would have to be your tight ends that get it out quickly, you know? Like, you have receivers up in the slot, especially with Curtis Samuel. I mean, you did it so good against week 1 against Jacksonville. Like, Jahan Dotson could get it out quickly. So, I don't think you would have to go tight ends quickly here. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Here we go. Right side of the hash. Takes the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And Miami takes their first lead of the football game, 15-14. Bengals will get the ball back here. And Miami's defense doing a great job against the Cincinnati offense to not allow points and keep this defense, or keep this team in the game. And then Teddy is doing just enough. I mean, he's 9 for 13, 153 yards and a touchdown. That's more than just enough. That's extremely efficient. And he obviously just had that big bomb to Tyreek Hill. He looked better than Tua doing it. So, I don't know. I would think the tight ends are going to be used more in the red zone, so maybe that's why they've been using a lot. That when they get into the red zone, they want to use them quite a bit. And also maybe load up the run game. Yeah, I would say, I guess it would have to be the... All right, here's the kick from Sanders. And it will be a touchback. But I would think, I guess they want to use like some 2 and 3 tight end sets to be able to run the ball efficiently and then do some play action off of it. That would have to be my guess. I don't have a great answer for you why tight ends would be used a lot this week, because I don't feel like Dallas is really like exposed with the tight end position. I don't think so. All right, here we go. Burrow under center. Puts Boyd in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Scanning. Now throwing through the middle. Zips it in to Hayden Hurst. But there is a flag on the play. This could be coming back. Yeah, Brate only had 1 catch for 7 yards. So they didn't attack him with tight ends that time. Or Tampa Bay didn't. Hayden Hurst had 5 catches, 24 yards. Not really breaking records there. And the Giants, I think Bellinger had a couple of catches. Yeah, 4 catches, 40 yards. I don't know if that's really the way to attack Dallas, but okay. Quick throw over to the right side is T. Higgins after the penalty, and he will try to get some of that yardage back. It'll be 2nd and 11. This mic never types out correctly. Here we go. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Miami 15, Bengals 14. Bengals have the ball. Jamar Chase only has 1 catch for 8 yards today. Definitely not even looking his way. I saw at least one play where he got open on a slant. And he's not even being guarded by Howard. 1-on-1 at the left side. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off, rather, to Pirine. And Pirine will barely get back to the line of scrimmage. Crowd not happy with that play call. Wilkins getting the tackle. All right, 3rd and 11 here for the Bengals. Empty backfield set, 3 receivers to the left. Now Boyd goes in motion and like a reverse. And they're going to set up the screen to him. No, wait, he's going to throw it. And it's caught by Jamar Chase, 1st down. Little trick play to get the first, and they get it to their boy. What's his name? Good night. They get it to Jamar Chase. He hasn't caught the ball at all today, and I forgot his name. But good play design. They get the corner to jump it. And nice play by Tyler Boyd. Nice throw. Looking better than Tua. It's like, all right. 1st and 10 now up to the 47-yard line of the Bengals. 2 running backs to each side. Mixon back in the ball game at running back. Takes a snap. Play action. Burrow scanning the field. Quick throw over the left side. Caught by Boyd. And it'll be a short gain of 3, maybe 4 yards. And that should be the final play of the third quarter. Miami 15, Bengals 14. Bengals have the ball just crossing midfield. And we got ourselves a ball game. Here we go. $39 of you in the house. Appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We'll be here every primetime game, Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. doing the play-by-play like this, and also as well as every Washington game. That's how you get the defense away from the QB. A trick play? Yup. It was a nice trick play. Boy, 1 for 1, 23 yards. What a goat. Called friends, they're already traveling to Dallas. Ooh. Going a little early. Today's only Thursday, so making a long weekend out of it, that's fun. I've never been to Dallas. I've been to the airport there, Arlington, I believe, or Fort Worth, rather, of where the airport is. Arlington's where the stadium. And I've been to the airport there for a connection flight, but that's it. Never been to Dallas and never been to the stadium. Tua needs to retire early. He is very unhealthy. What's up, Ransom? Could you imagine he already retires? Was he like 25? 24. Oh, his birthday's almost the same as mine. I'm March 4th. We're both Pisces. What does it mean? Lol. Just fuse some vertebrae, take some aspirin, all good. Get one of those shots that Tyrod Taylor got to the lung. Let's take a look here at my bets. So college football, BYU up 11 with 2:30 to go in the third. Don't let BYU start running away with this game, all right? I bet Utah State with 24.5 point cushion. So far, so good there. Let's go over to MLB. Angels still up 2-0. Love it. No, wait, I got to refresh. Angels up 3-0. San Francisco up 5-0. Let's go! We're hype. We're hype. We're hype over here. All right. Bets are looking good, baby. Bets are looking good. All right, here we go. Bengals in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Play action. Rolling to his right is Burrow. Burrow steps up, going deep. Wide open is Tyler Boyd! And caught inside the 10 up to the 6-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Tim, by playing Tua in a situation that didn't call for it, how bad teams stay... Oh, is how bad teams stay bad? Fair enough. Has weather affected you yet? Not much. It's cold here. The cold front came in the D.C. area, but it hasn't really started raining or anything yet. Bad back, and concussions ain't telling no. Yep, here we go. Quick play. Handoff to the right side is Mixon, and Mixon will get a gain of about 3 up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Did you happen to catch the Mac game last night? The Mac game. Oh, Mets game. It was a nice comeback. I don't think I bet on the Mets yesterday. But no, I did not catch that. 3 receivers to the left. Burrow in the shotgun. No, excuse me, under center. Changing the play, but 4 seconds to the play clock. Got to hurry up. 2, 1, and they're going to have to call timeout. Uh-oh. Took a little too long there on the audible, and that'll be their first timeout. Oh, wait. No, wait. I was paying attention to this game last night. That's right. I did bet on the Mets last night. No, that was helpful. Yes, I remember this game last night. I do remember this game actually now. Against the Marlins. Because, yeah, they brought Gore in at second base. Then a guy got walked. And then a couple of plays later, they got the final run in. Yes, I remember now. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow in the shotgun, second and goal from the 3. Mixon in the backfield with him. Chase on the right side. Higgins and Boyd to the left. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Mixon. And he dived. No, that was the lineman. He gets close to the end zone, and they don't call him good. I thought he dove in. It was the lineman that dove into the end zone. But Mixon will be about a half yard short. Let's see. Did he get... He was close to getting in, but... Oh, he's close. I need to see the end zone. Yeah, here we go. Does he get in? No, he is not in. He would be about a couple inches short. Here we go. Single back formation. Let's see if they hand it to him again. Higgins in motion. Burrow takes the snap. Hand off to Mixon. Mixon! Fighting! And he will be held again! Oh my goodness. This freaking Miami defense coming up huge. Tim, you born and raised in the D.C. area? Yep, Bowie, Maryland. PG County, baby. Man, I almost would like to see him bounce it outside there for Mixon. Let's see. All right, so Bengals will go for the field goal here just to take the lead with 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Big hold there by Miami. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good from McPherson. So Bengals take the lead back here, 17-15. Very weird situation, but there we go. Don't forget to his ankle injury. O-line is terrible. Yes, trust the Bengals O-line. That is their strongest point. Yeah. Yeah, not a great day for Joe Mixon, man. All right, so I need 9 yards by Chase. I need one more catch for Waddle to get a yard. So it's coming down to the wire for me to get my... I bet that all three of those receivers would get at least 40 yards, and they're trying to screw me here. Do. BYU has the ball in their own 33. False start. Only 2:29 to go in the third? Meh. What betting app do you use? Well, sports betting is actually not legal in Maryland, so I have to do it through a buddy. But we use FanDuel. All right, so we're going to get the kickoff here from the Bengals, now up by 2 with 12 minutes to go. Here's the kick, and it will be a touchback. How's your dad doing in Florida? Hope he's fine. He's good. He was on the other side. He was on the Atlantic side, so they only got the tropical storm. So they got some good wind and like 60-mile-an-hour gusts, nothing too crazy, and some heavy rain, lots of rain. But he didn't get the Fort Myers brunt of it. Hi, Booba. Hi, Wooba. All right, quick play action. Rolling to his right is Teddy, and Teddy will sling it over to the left side. Caught by Tyreek Hill. Gain of about 6, maybe 7. Okay, I use Prize Picks, thinking about trying Underdog. Yeah, I'm not familiar with those. DraftKings is not available in North Carolina. Gotcha. Here we go. 2nd and 3. 11:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Bridgewater under center at their own 32-yard line. 2nd and 3, handoff to the left side is Edmonds, and Edmonds will dive close to the first down, may have gotten it. We'll see what the spot is. Looks like they're going to give it to him. I use a guy called Bruno. There you go. Oh, they don't give it to him. Never mind. 3rd and inches. 11 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Big play here for Miami. Teddy Bridgewater under center. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And he will not get there. Luke Wilson will get a tackle for loss. Wilson has been having a tremendous game for the Bengals, and now it'll be 4th and about 1.5 yards now. They say 4th and inches, but he did not get even close to the line of scrimmage. Looked like Wilson met him 1 yard deep at least into the backfield, and he just stuffed him. Oh yeah, he's not even close to the original line of scrimmage. That'll be 4th and at least 1, if not 2. Yeah, they go 4th and 2. Here comes Morstead to punt it away. All right, the snap, the hold, and there's the kick. Kicking it to the right side. Very dangerous kick. Nearly hit the Gunners, and here we go. Bethel will catch it. Whoa. Why did he catch it? He could have let it bounce a few more yards, but okay. Weird. All right, here we go. Burrow. Under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Throwing it underneath. Caught by Higgins, and Higgins will maybe gain 1 yard on the play. Uh-oh. T. Higgins a little shaken up, but he does bounce up, and he's okay. The Miami head coach needs to chill out the verbiage in his play calls. He talked to Bridgewater for 30 seconds for an off-guard run for no formation shift, with no more formation shift. That's funny. Here we go. 17-15. Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Burrow steps up, throwing to the left side. Has his man caught. T. Higgins up to midfield. Man, T. Higgins having himself a day. Joe Burrow, 17 for 26, 235 yards and a touchdown. Burrow under center now, 2 receivers to each side, single back formation, takes the snap. Hand off to the right side is Mixon, cuts it up, and he's barely going to get back to the line of scrimmage. What up, JK? How you doing tonight? 8:25 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Bengals have the ball, 2nd and 10, up by 2, right around midfield. Touchdown will make it very hard on the Dolphins here. That would put them down by 9, assuming a PAT is made. Burrow in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. It's actually all tight ends. Takes the snap. Scanning his field. Throwing it to the left side. Tiptoeing. And Jamar Chase will get the catch. And that should put him over 40 yards. It does. 45 yards. Now I just need one catch from Hill and Waddle. And we're good. Need is a strong word. They are winning currently. True. Did I say need? Here we go. 1st and 10. Just over 7 minutes to go. Burrow under center. Single back formation. Heavy formation. 3 tight ends. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side. Cutting it back up the middle is Mixon trying to fight for everything. But Miami not giving him much. That was only a gain of about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. Tim, what is your evaluation of Montez Sweat this year? Underwhelming, man. But at the same time, it's so hard to judge this defensive line sometimes. We can look more at him tomorrow night on the on the film review. But it's hard to judge this defensive line because the secondary is so bad. The ball's out so fast. It's tough. Here we go. Burrow under center. Mixing the single back. Now it's actually an I formation. Higgins goes in motion from left to right. Takes the snap. Play action. Burrow sets up. Has time. Going deep. And trying to go for a one-hand grab was T. Higgins. But he could not bring it in. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. So what exactly happened to Tua? I missed it. So Xavier Hall, last week he got pushed down and landed and whipped his head back and hit the ground. They said it was a back injury. This week he got tackled and then spun around and his back got cranked and then he got thrown down on his head and his fingers got locked up and he wasn't moving and he was stiff and it wasn't good. 3rd and 8, takes a snap and looks like it's going to be, I'm not sure, it's false start. Burrow says it was the defense, but no, false start. Joe Burrow very upset. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Jonah Williams definitely goes too early. All right, 3rd and 13 after the penalty. 6:20 to go. 3 receivers to the left. Jamar Chase solo dolo up on the right. Takes a snap. Burrow throwing it over the middle and incomplete, looking for Boyd. Great coverage there by Miami. And 4th and 13. They were just trying to give a few more yards for McPherson. What yard line are they on again after the penalty? Great coverage there. All right, 4th and 13. They are going to go for the field goal here. It's a 57-yard field goal attempt. This is big. From the right hash. McPherson has plenty of leg to do this. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good! Oof, just barely got in the left side of the uprights, and the Bengals go up 20-15. I don't miss Captain 1 sack for sure. Sweat misses Chase Young taking that double team. Dang, that D sounds crazy. Hope he can be okay. He might have to look into retirement seriously. We'll see. I don't know. That safety sounds crazy. Oh, that S sounds crazy. Hope he's okay. As well, he might have worse problems than Andrew Luck. Seriously, all jokes aside, he got to think about life after football. We'll see. I mean, he's only 24 years old. So he's still extremely young. I doubt this is the last we see him on the football field, but I think it might be the last we see him. It might even be the last we see him of this year. He may need to take some time off, but at the same time, he probably could bounce back and be ready in about a month or two. Nobody doubled Young last year. He was removed himself from every play without any help of the opposing O. Yeah, he just kept running around the pocket. It was very frustrating. Outside. I'm going to let my dog outside. I'll be right back. Somebody in the chat remind me next commercial to go let my dog back in. She wants to go out there and sniff around and use the restroom and go do her thing. Yes! Utah State got a turnover? Missed field goal. Yes! If we get another garbage touchdown here by Utah State, that'd be massive. Massive. Love it, love it, love it. All right, here we go. 6:13 here in the fourth quarter, and there is the kickoff by the Bengals. Up by 5. We're going to get a return here. Caught at the goal line. Mostert will get past the 20, but only up to the 22-yard line. So we'll see. Now Teddy Bridgewater, down by 5, has slowed down a lot. No, sorry, I was looking at Tua's stats. He's gone 10 for 14, 160 yards and a touchdown tonight. As the backup coming in, not bad at all. All right, 6:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. All right, Teddy, under center, I formation. Fullback in motion, now takes the snap, pitch play to the right, cutting it up the middle, has room to run! Mostert off to the secondary and will get tackled at about the 46-yard line. Mostert, a speed demon he is. So Benjamin St-Juste gets a concussion last year. He's out all year, and I bet Benjamin St-Juste concussion did not look as bad as Tua, but Tua might return if that's the... So then concussion protocol is fake, lol. It all depends, man. It all depends. But I hear you, dude. It is funky how... The brain's a weird thing, man. You never know. 3 receivers to the left. Teddy takes a snap. Handoff again. This time, nowhere to go. Nice tackle there by Hubbard. And it'll be a loss of 2 yards. Just over 5 minutes to play. We're coming into crunch time here for Miami. Come on, I need one catch by Jalen Waddle, please. One measly little catch. 2nd and 13 here. Teddy Bridgewater under center. Just crossing the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his left. Looking. Now throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Tyreek Hill for a gain of only about 3. Concussions are different with everyone. Yup. You never know, man. You never know. Third down and long here coming for Miami. .451 to play here in the fourth quarter. Why'd the clock stop? I don't know. Let's see what they got. Bridgewater in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Takes a snap. Looking left. Pressure. Has to avoid it. He does. Spinning. Now he's outside the pocket. And what a move by Bridgewater. He's going to run for the first down. Wow. Spinning out of the pocket and gets the first down with his legs on 3rd and 10. Pressure was all around him. What a move by Bridgewater to just escape. Stepped up into the pocket, then spun around to the outside, making Hubbard and Hendrickson and everybody looking lost. and just outruns him to the first down. Well done. Tua had a head injury on Sunday. They said it was back. I know, Paul. It was crazy. All right, 4:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. They're down by 5. Miami looking to take the lead here with the touchdown. They do have all 3 timeouts, so a field goal could help them theoretically. Make it a 2-point game again. I formation. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the right side is Mostert trying to cut it around to the out. He does, and he will cut it up to get a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Mostert starting to wear down that defense. He's got 14 carries, 66 yards now. Clock continues to run. There's Joe Burrow waiting on the sideline for his opportunity. Will it be an opportunity to have to come back and win it? Or tie it? Or will he just be able to wind the clock down? Hill goes in motion, takes a snap, handoff to Mostert. Mostert diving for the first down, and he will get it. And the clock continues to run under 4 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Sherfield goes in motion from left to right, takes the snap. Handoff, no, play action. Going deep, looking for Waddle, incomplete. 2nd and 10. We should be honored to have all of the PhDs in chat that were in the examination room last week. Yeah. Here we go. 2nd and 10 with 3:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bridgewater in the shotgun. Tight end on the right. Ooh, could have been a false start. They don't call it. And it is intercepted! Bell picks it up and he gets up and runs with it. Has blockers in front. And he's up to the 46-yard line. And it's going to be an interception by Teddy Bridgewater. And that all but ices the game. Wow. He was going for the tight end. Tight end never even turned around. Oh, he did turn around a little too late. Overthrown, easy interception for Bell. Then he was nobody around him, so he got up and started running with it. That was no reps INT. Yep. Now they're going to try to ice this game out in the run game. Mixon bouncing it all the way, cutting it back, but he gets tripped up. Nice tackle there by Kohu. We cover. Let's go. That's right, baby. We hit. If I see a guy losing his balance standing up, I'm not sure if it's a back. Yeah, I don't get that at all. And if it's a back injury, it's a spinal injury, which is still not good. You don't want to see him coming back in the game, right? All right, so 2nd and 7. Miami had to use their first timeout. So they got to get a 3-and-out here. And they'll have the 2-minute warning. And they'll have time. I'm not sure if Bengals they're not quite in field goal range. So they got to keep them out of field goal range. Here you go. Burrow in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Going deep. Chase is wide open. Caught. And he's inside the 10. up to the 6-yard line, and the Bengals will have a chance to just ice this with a touchdown. Let's see what they do. 2:44 to go. Miami will not use their timeout. Chase will have to use Bengals will have to use at least one more play before the 2-minute warning. All right, 1st and goal. I'm assuming this is going to be a run up the middle for Mixon. Heavy formation. Maybe they go one-on-one to Chase. Takes the snap. Nope, they do hand it off to Mixon, who's just going to barrel forward. Piles moving, and he'll get tackled at the 2-yard line. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. So I need one more catch for Jalen Waddle. So I need them to score a touchdown here. I'm irritated by that play, too, because I'm pretty sure he got 20 yards on that play, but they only gave him 19. And at the time, I didn't complain about it because I figured he'd get one more catch. But I need a touchdown here by the Bengals, preferably by Joe Mixon. I got him on my fantasy team. Let's look at my around. So BYU has the ball up by 11 with 10:40 to go. Need them to not score anymore. Modulas Gargangelosa. What is that? Angels up 3-0. Giants still up 5-0. Love it, love it. Love it, love it. All right, 38 of you in the chat. Appreciate you guys all being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We'll be here every primetime game for the play-by-play. Of course, every Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night, as well as every Washington football game. All right, so Bengals up 20-15. This looks like this game is all but over. They're knocking on the door here. 2nd and goal from the 2. Miami will have 2 timeouts, but probably not going to be quite enough. You got to be able to give me a garbage catch to him, right? Come on. 4 prime ribs, $92. Crazy. Oof. That's nuts. Dude. All right. Bengals, 2nd and goal from the 2. Can they punch it in? I feel like they should just let him go in. And you're kind of putting yourself in a tough situation here if you don't, but let's see. Burrow under center. Takes the snap. Handoff to Mixon, who nearly tripped up, and he will not get it. And it'll be they'll have to use one of their timeouts. It'll be 3rd and goal. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. You got to hold him to a field goal here. I'm a ding-dong. Never mind. Don't let him score. You got to hold him to a field goal. She's not shopping anymore. She paid for that? Your wife? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. That's my whole weekly grocery budget. And we spend a lot at the grocery store. I'm not saying we don't spend that much. I mean, it's not like we spend about $90 a week every time we go to the grocery store, which is obviously quite a bit. But she did it on 4 ribeyes. Good night. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Burrow. Under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking for the tight end. Floating it. And caught by Hayden Hurst. And that is the ball game. All right, 26-15. It is good. So now I just need a garbage time catch from Jalen Waddle. And I'm golden for the night, man. Golden night. I think I probably won all my bets. All right, McPherson for the PAT. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 27-15 with 1:52 seconds. Quick score, onside kick, quick score, win. That's right. Easy as that. Wait a minute. It was a pass interference. Wait a minute. Why did they could have ended the game. Why did they allow the touchdown? I guess, you know what? I guess you want to give Hayden Hurst and Joe Burrow the stats, I guess. So never mind. You don't want to take their stats away from them. That makes sense. So yeah, Philly will be the only undefeated team on the year. Wow. It's crazy. Weird year, man. Weird year. And there's the kick. And it will be a touchback. All right. Will Teddy Bridgewater give me the one more garbage time throw to Jalen Waddle here? Tim, check out Twitter posts. Former Cowboys Gavin Escobar died in a rock climbing accident. He was only 31. Yeesh. Wow. That's sad. Very sad. All right. Bridgewater in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the left side. Caught by Hill. Hill will dive ahead, getting close to the first down marker. Not for us. We always stick. Thank you, Bengals, for the stakes. Yeah. There we go. 1st and 10. Bridgewater in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Quick throw again. I need one of these quick throws to go to freaking Jalen Waddle. Tyreek Hill making dudes miss. Come on. One of these quick throws, can we please go to Jalen? All right, Tyreek Hill is going to go off the field. Come on, go to Waddle. Waddle. He's the number 1 receiver on the field right now with Tyreek Hill on the sideline. He's on the field, number 17. Look his way. He's on the left side. Out wide to the left. Teddy Bridgewater. 1:23. They got to score quickly. All right, Sherfield motions over from left to right. Sherfield doesn't know what to run. Takes a snap. Drops back. Pumping, throwing underneath, and it'll be dropped by Mostert. Why are they sending Waddle downfield the whole time? Come on. 2nd and 10. 1:18. 4th quarter. Come on, baby. 1:18. They put 2 seconds back on the clock. Costco has gotten very expensive. Oof, I believe it. I go to Aldi's. Bridgewater in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Drops back. Pumping. Pressure coming. He avoids it. And then he gets rid of the football. And there is a tight end in the area. They don't throw the flag. 3rd and 10. jeez. Little just got destroyed right there. Do we have Costco in there? I think there's Costco somewhere close, but I don't know exactly. 3rd and 10. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Bridgewater, pressure, throwing it underneath, caught by Mostert. Mostert will spin around and get a gain of about 6 yards. It'll be 4th and 4. They're going to have to hurry up to the line. And Miami will use their final timeout. They're not going to get Waddle this dang football. I'm so annoyed. All right, so Tua will be discharged from the hospital tonight and travel back with the team. So it looks like he's going to be okay. 57 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Waddle in the game. Come on. One throw to Waddle here. 4th and 4. Go to your boy Waddle. Tyreek Hill's had plenty of plays, man. Tyreek Hill's had plenty. We got to go to Waddle. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. And Cincinnati will use their second timeout. Yeah, Tyreek has had enough, right? 4th and 4. 57 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Waddle had his chance. He had a case of the dropsies. Did he have a drop earlier? I think you might be right. Dang it. I need one more catch. Here we go. Takes a snap. Drops back. Pumping. Throwing it to the left side. Does he catch it? I need him to catch it. Let's see. Oh, he didn't catch it. Dang it! One freaking ball away. I'm so annoyed. 1 yard cost me the game. All right, well, Cincinnati takes this down 27-15 with 53 seconds left. This game is over. Joe Burrow, 20 for 31, 287 yards, 2 tugs. Teddy Bridgewater, 14 for 23, 193 yards, and a touchdown. Tua went to the hospital, but he is scheduled to be okay and discharged. Should travel home with the team. Mixon, 24 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Mostert, 15 catches, 69 yards. Giggity. Tyreek Hill, 10 catches, 160 yards. T. Higgins, 7 catches, 124 yards, and a touchdown. And that is the ball game. Bengals take down the one of only 2 undefeated teams. So the Eagles are the final undefeated team. But I am done on the night. You guys were awesome in the chat. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. And we will be live back on Sunday. We'll be doing some Redskins film review tomorrow night. But bang, did a bang, bang, boom, bang, boom. And that is the ball game. And until next time, see ya!